Hey everyone, my name is Kamikaze, and this is going to be the first episode of my new series called L2Play. Today I'm doing a requested tutorial on how to make a custom weapon camo for Modern Warfare 3. This is a really cool way to make your game a little less boring, and it looks great while you're recording gameplay videos for YouTube. This modification does not affect your gameplay, and it only works for Modern Warfare 3 on PC. As a side note, doing this can and will break your game the first few times while you're getting the hang of it. Follow my steps closely and always make a backup of your files. So let's get started. To change the camo on your gun, you will need Photoshop. You will also need an unzip program like WinRAR. If you do not have WinRAR, I've included a link to download it below. Once you have Photoshop and WinRAR, we can download the rest of the files and programs that you will need. These are all included in the download at this link, which is also posted below. Go ahead and click download and choose to open with WinRAR and then press OK. Once it's opened, click on the folder and then extract it to your desktop. Exit out of all of your windows and double-click on the Modern Warfare 3 Camo Pack folder on your desktop. Before we go any further, we're going to make a copy of the file we will be modifying so that if you miss a step somewhere or it doesn't work the first time, you will be able to reset everything and try again. To do this, we need to go to our Start menu and then go into Computer. Access your C drive and click on Program Files 86. Scroll down until you find the Steam folder. Then double-click on it. Go into the Steam Apps folder, then into Common, Modern Warfare 3, and Main. Now we can access the IW files. We want to make a backup of IW06. Create a new folder on your desktop and label it Original 06. Now copy the IW06 file and paste it into your new folder. Make sure it's there and then we can get to work. Go ahead and minimize this window because we will need it in just a few moments. Go back to the Modern Warfare 3 Camo Pack folder and right-click on the subfolder labeled Original. Open it in a new window and resize it. Then repeat the process with the subfolder called Edited. Be sure to have all three of these windows visible at the same time for later. Maximize the window we were in just a few seconds ago and double-click on the IW06 file. Go into Images and then scroll down the files until you begin to see the weapons. Any weapon that you will want to modify is going to have the _COL at the end. I'm going to change the ACR for this video, so I found the Remington ACR _COL file. Once you find the file you're looking for, you click on it and then select Extract to. Find the Modern Warfare 3 Camo Pack folder, then click the plus sign and select the original folder and press OK. Now we can see the file we want to edit in the original folder on the desktop. In the Modern Warfare 3 Pack folder, open the Converters subfolder. We want to convert our IWI file to a DDS file so that we can edit it in Photoshop. To do this, simply drag the file over to the IWI to DDS converter. Now we can double-click on the DDS version that has popped up in the original folder. Make sure that you have already installed the Photoshop plugin that is included in the Camo Pack folder so that the file can be opened. I'm just going to do a blue tiger camo to make the tutorial quick and easy. The animal print brushes that I am using on this gun camo can be found in the link below. Your possibilities are endless, so be creative with your designs and make them your own. Once your design is finished, check the channels in the panel on the bottom right corner to see if there is an alpha. Then go back up to File and Save As. Make sure that you're saving it as a DDS file. Find the Modern Warfare 3 Camo Pack folder, then select the edited folder to save your design to and click Save. Since we have an alpha on this gun, make sure Interpolated Alpha is selected from the drop-down menu, then press Save. Once it finishes saving, minimize Photoshop and return to your folder windows. Now we should see that the edited folder has our new file. To continue with the process, we will need to convert our newly edited DDS file back to an IWI file. Just like before, we drag the file over to the converter, only this time we use the DDS to IWI converter instead. Now that it's in the file type that we want, we need to delete the Photoshop DDS versions. Back out of the converter subfolder and open the HXD program. Once the program is open, drag the edited version of the file into the program. Then drag the original into the program right next to the edited one. Copy the first two lines of the original file, then go into the edited version. Highlight over the first two lines, then right-click and paste insert. Next, copy the last two zeros of the lines you just pasted in. Click to the front of the third line and press Ctrl V to paste the zeros. Do this 4 times. Once that is done, scroll all the way to the bottom and delete the last 4 segments of numbers. Go into File and Save. Close the program and delete the new backup in the edited folder. Now open the CRC Fixer. Click once into the edited folder's location area to get the proper link, then right-click and copy. Paste it into the box labeled New. Do the same with the original folder, but this time put the link into the box labeled Original. At the bottom of the screen, click Execute. Once the bar is green, it's done and you can exit out of the program. The original file that remains can be stored on your desktop for now as backup. Re-maximize your game files folder. Double-click on the IWOX file, then go into Images. Now all you need to do is drag your edited file into this file area. Make sure that the pop-up window says that it's adding and replacing the files, then press OK. Now you can minimize everything and test it out in-game to make sure it's working. This camo mod works in public and private matches, but only you can see it. To make sure it works, start a private match. Make sure you create a class that has the weapon you just customized. Select None for your camo in-game to give your new camo its truest effect. Getting this far is a good sign. The camo almost always works if you are able to get to this point in the game without errors. And there you have it! This was a very easy and quick camo to make, and it looks fantastic in game. Remember, there are a lot of steps to learn to make these camos. If it doesn't work the first time, it's okay. Simply throw the original file that you put on your desktop back into your game files the same way you put the edited version in. This will give you a clean slate to work with. You can make a custom camo for each gun you like to use, including some pistols. Never, ever, ever get rid of your original 06 folder and file though. You need this not only as a backup, but for the clean weapon files if you decide you want something different on a gun you have already customized. I hope you have many epic gun camos in your future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.